Good morning. Good morning. A little tree that could. Nappy hair don't care. Pest control. I'm about 2 weeks behind with the working on the bed, one of the beds. But in Middle Georgia, a little late is okay. Yeah, this little tree came back, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna feed it. I fed it before the storm. I'm gonna feed this kudzu this morning to the chickens. They eat this stuff, this part of their diet. Take a little walk. I'm on campaign. Not for champagne, trying to shore myself up before the winter financially. And hopefully see if I can acquire another piece of property for the Hebrew Homestead. What is the Hebrew Homestead? I use words that I don't know if I'm making myself clear. So let's talk about it. Because it's not just a house or property, it's a homestead. So homestead is some place that blueberries find that you can if you see that water, that's my pond. It's going to be into a real pond. But you can see it's water in there from the rain. Whenever rain, that catches water. And it holds it, that's clay. So I'm gonna make that like 5 times the size and catch water up here. This is the top of the hill. And that'll help. And it'll be like a water storage. But another citrus tree getting eaten. I'm not gonna make it a really long video. But the ideal of the Hebrew part is that it's a homestead, so you can take care of yourself without the system. The Hebrew part is the black part. You can call it a black eco community. The eco part is without the system. When I mean system, I'm talking about we live on a monetary system. Here's the muscadine. This is actually a small, it's an apple bush. I can't remember the name of it. But there's little apples on here. This gonna be a little apple, and it actually tastes good. The muscadine is reaching around here. Yeah, I didn't intend for it to reach around like that, but it's reaching around. I'll redirect it this winter if I can do so without breaking it. Because these will be gone. And step back so you can see the muscadine, how big it is. I'm sure you can see that. It's yeah, from there all the way. It's going all the way. It's going trying to go around that. That's 3 years old. Believe it or not, that's pretty cool. I haven't got any fruit yet, but I'm hoping that I get some this year. Maybe I need to feed it more, but it's done grew out and took up all the space I intended it to. Matter of fact, it's done reached all the way over here. It's on the other side of this apple bush. I can't remember the name of it. It's got a name. Just little apples that grow on that little bush. Of course, here's the cactus that was here when I got here, and those prickly pear. Those are prickly pear fruit. They're gonna turn purple, and those are delicious fruit. They can be sweet. Should get past the prickly part. There's other muscadine vine I put up. Same age, just not doing as well because of that tree. That tree's coming down this winter. And yeah. So yeah, you can call it a black eco community. It's not a community right now, it's just me. But like others, I was pushed to build it, so I'm doing it. So that's what I'm on campaign this fall. This was eating stuff. Is he alive? Yeah, he ain't having it. He's like, don't touch me. I gotta stop with the side notes. So I'm on campaign this fall. For me, campaign is usually when I'm on a mission of trying to reach a goal. That is with the work world. So, yeah, this ain't nothing new. I'm just reiterating what I've been saying. I'm not sure if I've been making it clear. So if you want to join, feel free to reach me, contact me. I'm looking for people that's willing to come help build a eco community. The eco community is, or eco. They call it eco. It means you can sustain without much money, or any money. You build systems so you can maintain yourself. I.e., your food, your water, your shelter, and within it, you can, you can do without the system. I don't have to tell you about the system. I mean, pretty sure you guys are watching it unfold as we speak. This is not a, I ain't gonna get into, what America's done or what different people have done. You can see that for yourself. But this is a necessary at a time. So that's why I started this. That's what the Hebrew Homestead was for. That's what it is. So Look at these eggplant. This is a very neglected garden from this spring. They got a couple of beauties down there. It's still a few peppers down there. Is that a black? Yeah, that's a black. That's a black. That's a black pepper. Black bell pepper. It's kind of purple. Now he's getting attacked by mosquitoes. So, a lot of people asking like, why are you doing this and why are you doing that? That's why. I gotta finish drinking my coffee. That's why. So, when people ask me, why did you build a house instead of buying it, a tiny house? So I could know how to build it. Because that's not the only one I'm gonna build. Why did you do it with a hammer? For the experience, so I can know how to do. I'm doing some things that's real basic, so that you know how to do them. And you can read about it, but there's nothing like doing it. True, one person can't do everything, but some of the things you got to know how to do. And create systems so we can make it through. The Hebrew part is important because I've discovered that what's important, because we need our own place, we need our own space. So that's inherent to prophecy and the scripture and everything else. So you ain't got to be perfect to be come online, because the scripture did say that the Lord will take care of the rebels in the wilderness. So, even if you ain't with all of the law, nobody's perfect, you can still come build, my brothers and sisters. Don't matter what you're into. You may think what I'm into is kind of weird, but we still brothers and sisters. So you can come build with me. You don't need a lot of money. I'm walking. It looks. I don't. The videos. I know my videos are horrible. I understand. My videos are like my hair. This they're very unprofessional. But you can you switch while you're recording? No. You can I need to write this down so I can put it out there. But you don't need a lot of money. What you need is focus and some unity. So if you want to come help me build an equal, you don't need no money. You could literally show up, I'll make a place for you, or we'll make a way for you. The we will be you and me. It may start with 1 or 2, 6 or 7. It don't matter. You can bring what you have, and I kind of got some plans for a way to build up resources. If you don't have one, you know, um, yeah, it's a way. You just gotta be willing to work together. So I'm looking for the people that want to build for a black, what you call a black eco community. They use all these different names to describe self-reliance. So that's what it is. I need some help. So I work a lot. I work hard. And I don't expect people to do what I do. I expect you to do what you do. So come on down, as they say. Come on down. Help me build. I'm on campaign this fall. I'm hoping from 21 to get another piece of property. This ain't but a half an acre for what I perceive to have some form of sustainability. The first goal is anywhere from 1 to 5 acres. So I'm on about a half acre. Even if I just get another half acre, I would be at some point where I could hold it down. But 5 acres would be nice. That would take, in the city proportion, 1 acre is probably about 4 city lots. When I say lot, I mean the lot they built a house on. So right now I'm holding 2. It's 2 city lots. That's the space. I'm trying to give you space so you can imagine, because a lot of people don't know what acreage is. They talk about acres, but most people live in the city. We don't know this talk. So think of a lot that the house is on, the front and the backyard. That's 1 city lot. That's about a quarter acre from what I learned. I'm talking average. Most cities, average lot is quarter acre. Some are smaller, some are bigger. So I'm holding 2. This purchase I got was probably 2 city lots. That was 1 purchase, but it was 2 city lots. So I need to buy, if I'm going to stay in the city, I need to have 4 to 20, what you would call houses, right? That'll be 1 to 5 acres. 4 would be 1, 20 would be 5, and that will be a footprint of something, enough space to be sustainable. A lot of people ask me about the house, this horrible house. I remember my son saw it. He was just like, Dad, like, he was like, why? I didn't buy the place for the house. I know the people, I'm going to fix the house because why not? Or I might tear it down. But the house may probably get repaired. It's just part of the deal. But that's not the purpose. The purpose is to get the land and start practicing real sustainability for our people. This is the key word, for our people, for black people, for the Hebrew people. That's why it's called the Hebrew Homestead. Hebrew or Israel, Judah first. The so-called tribe of Judah, not the so-called black people, who a lot of them is the tribe of Judah. Whether you was brought here on ships, you Judah, or you, it's Gad, you was already here. It's all Israel. Judah first because Judah got the worst deal on the planet because they, we brought from the lowest to the highest. But translation is a place, the Hebrew homestead is a place where we're gonna feed and house and take care of ourselves, no matter where we at. So I just use that term. It's a nice name, but the mission is the same. As I'm not the only one. It's good to see, because for a while I was just sounding like ow, ow, ooh, Lord, ooh, that vine got some nice pricklies. Wow. That even snagged my pants leg. So, yeah, this vine is no joke. Let me snip that. I'm in a ongoing campaign with the wildlife around here, trying to make it I keep these, man. These things keep my I keep the every morning I go out with these, because me and the kudzu, you got to control what you got going on here. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Join me. Reach out, call me, email me, DM me, message me. Man, the aphids it's been a battle. Everything I plant here, it's a battle. It's a battle of time, between time spent working to, like that little thing right there. That's, some people is caught up on the tiny house or the building of the house. Even that's a battle. Like, I'm learning a lot of stuff that I have to do, and that's what this is. This first place is my classroom. Really, I went to from self-teaching on the internet and reading books and watching videos for years, and even a little practice. This is like my internship on Homestead. That's what it is. It's a self-made internship. Nobody's gonna do anything for you. You got to do it yourself. But some people are kind of caught up in this little place. Those are onions from last year, and the garlic. A lot of stuff I'm doing, it seems kind of weird, very unconventional, but it's all a practice. Like, those are dried garlic. See how long it'll stay. From the tree planting to the chickens to the coops to the little house, it's all this is all classroom for me. Even dealing with the not having all of the amenities, because I started out, my quail. I started out camping, with nowhere to stay. I was taking. Had plastic. I was literally sometimes take showers behind or in the greenhouse with a shower bag, and until I built that place. And I could talk forever, days and days, of what I'm gonna do. But this like this place, I put the first base coat on. I haven't even finished painting the place, so I struggle between having to work conventional things, because I poured all my resources into this place, no regret at all, and I still gotta acquire a certain amount of land for it to be viable. So I'm struggling between, conventional work and stuff and getting enough resource. The land is the resource to work the land and then make it a viable space where the land will provide enough for you and sustain you for what you call a living in America. You still have to create a certain amount of income or resources. You still got to pay taxes on the land, this and that. So you got to have a model that's going to work where you at. If you're in a different place, you may have a different model. I'll be back with the food and the water, homies. Big Bird. And so this is what I need to do where I'm at here. So yeah, a lot of people are distracted by it. Like that took up some time. That was like a little campaign building that. It was from like June to October, off and on. Like right now, I'm trying to build a deck, and so I can have a a little. It'll be a whole place for me. Right now, I'm kind of crowded in there. I don't have no space for the stuff I got. Probably need to get rid of some more stuff, and and finish the place because it's not finished. And when it's finished, it'll be a nice livable space. But that's not the point. That's just a lot of people is like, oh, tiny house. They like that. And probably the reason they like that, some people subconsciously the reason they like that because a tiny house kind of stands for an escape out of this mortgage and debt system they live in. Rent, mortgage, and all that stuff. These systems that they got, that's oppressing them. That's why they like it. So, that's it, man. That's it. They all congregated over here watching me. They're trying to see what I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing. I'm making a video. Had to bury another chicken yesterday. Chickens die. That's just a fact. They just up and down. So you see some of the stuff I'm doing, and it seems I wouldn't say impulsive. It seems like it pulsates. Like I do a little bit, and then I stop. Do a little bit, I stop. Do a little bit, I stop. It is pulsating. It's pulsating. Here goes a widowmaker. Fell out the tree. A 4-inch limb. 4-inch limb that fell out this tree. If you was standing here, your old lady be a widow. You'd be dead as hell. I am pulsating. It's like practicing breathing. Eventually you increase your breath, and you're able to hold your breath, and you're able to, release your breath. Breathe in, exchange. The hold is for the exchange. Exhale. It's the same principle as, all these engines that you got out here. It's a 4-stroke principle. Inhale, combustion, or inhale, compression, combustion, exhale. Combustion is more like the exchange for you. You exchange the energy in your lungs into your heart system, and the combustion happens in your cells. So exhale. So that's what I'm doing. Join me, as I keep saying. I don't know if I'm saying it loud enough or right. Join me. I'm not looking for nobody's money. Definitely not. Don't want your money. I want you to join me to live this very alternative lifestyle. You talking about alternative lifestyles? Because y'all here living the wrong alternative lifestyles. I mean, y'all out here doing some wild shit. Shit that don't add up with nature. If you look at the Bible's got an alternative lifestyle. So, I know a lot of y'all is into Islam and African, African spirituality and ancient indigenous spirituality, this and that. But I'm into the original text, the book, the holy book, the Bible. KJV translation helps, the whole book, and what the natural, not the back door things. We coming through the front door. We coming through the front door because the front door was made for us. So in America, in today's times, what I'm talking about is very alternative. It's a very alternative lifestyle. But it's the right alternative, because some of the alternative lifestyles that some of my people are living is the wrong alternative lifestyle. Like y'all out here, y'all wilding out. Y'all wilding out. Y'all backwards. Y'all still God's people, but y'all scare me. I mean, it's scary, and it's not scary like I'm scared of you. Y'all scare me like because I'm aware of the real powers that control the universe. You don't want no smoke, man. You don't want no smoke, man. You don't want that smoke. You think you think you want it, but you don't want no smoke. I don't want to be next to you when you get the smoke. I'm going to the other room. When you getting your whooping, I'm finna slide on. Like when I was younger, the ass whooping's coming out. I'm like Bennett, and I ain't in it. I'm going to the next room. You can get your ass whooping for the dumb shit you was doing. I'm finna creep on over here, and that's what this is about. So, the smoke is coming. I mean, it's already here, kind of, but it's finna y'all finna see. But this alternative lifestyle, it's alternative to America. This the other room. We finna creep on in here, let you get your ass whooped, and we're gonna come over here in the other room and go play with our toys. Because, yeah. Oh, today's Friday. I missed another trash day. So, it's okay. My trash don't fill up. I don't produce a lot of trash. I missed 2 trash weeks. My garbage can still ain't full, though. So that's what we doing. I know I make long videos. I know I look rough because I just wake up and drink my coffee and walk around, do my chores before I start my day. I gotta do that every day. You got animals, you got chores, you got something you gotta do every day. That's the setup I got. I'm gonna improve it where I don't have to do it every day. But this is my classroom. I put myself in class, or this is my internship for, homesteading. Homesteading, it sounds like to make it simple, homesteading is just living. It's a living. Living, you can survive, you can live. It's living without the systems that you so used to. So if they decided All the stores gonna close. They're not shipping you no more food. We can still live. If they decide money ain't got no value, we can still live. If they cut off the water, electricity, gas, we gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? If they, if they want to riot in the streets and this, and that, we gonna be all right. It's a lot of stuff. And I'm not boasting, that it's Superman over here, this kind of thing. But that's why, I'm moving my barrel for a reason. That's not the reason I post stuff about, getting ammo and stuff like that, because it's a reality. So, I resisted this for a while. I resisted this. This is an air rifle, by the way. When y'all see me shooting squirrels and stuff, that's an air rifle. It's totally legal. I do have a real rifle and a real handgun. A handgun is for self-protection. It's for when your rifle, things done fell awry if you have to use your handgun. Because a handgun is for close range. You too close from using a handgun. I've failed. All my other protections have failed when I had to use my handgun. You get what I'm saying? You put protections in place, somebody coming, you too close. If you too close, I'm gonna move. Or if you approaching too close, I gotta watch you. I had a young guy approaching me, just in the street doing my job. I noticed him because he walking a little too fast, walking a little strange. And I just kind of watched him. I just kept my eye on him. And I guess he thought I was kind of looking at him. And he started, these young people, they start rapping to themselves. They're really talking to you, but they start rapping rap songs. I guess when they feel threatened, they sing their rap music. It's, like the baby. Most of these rap songs sound like nursery rhymes to me. I can tell you, it's a lot of Bernie songs, the modern day raps, they got the same beat. But them the songs that they, when they was children, they had a certain song. This system is crazy. That they played and it make them feel better. So if he felt threatened, even though he was carrying a gun with a pretty long, I could see the magazine when he got closer. He had a lot of rounds and long magazine. The magazine stuck, it looked probably like a 50 clip, 30 clip magazine for a handgun. It's protruding. But he started singing a rap song. You don't want no smoke. If you want the smoke, you can get it. Just start singing out loud. He talking to me, which is it's funny. I was just watching him because he was walking funny. He walking fast. The reason he was walking funny and fast, he had a big ass pistol or something in his pants. That's why he was walking funny, and he was walking fast to get the fuck out of Dodge. He trying to get where he was going. But he started singing about you don't want no smoke. That was to make him feel better. Because I think I was threatening him, watching him. But if you're using a handgun, your security system has failed. The threat didn't come, within range of a handgun. They didn't got too close. So the handgun is personal protection. It's a backup system. The rifle